This is the very first time I have heard a Ghanaian parliamentarian speaking sense. Seriously, listen to this. This is the very first time I've heard a Ghanaian parliamentarian speaking sense. Listen to this.
I was so happy when I read that Pope Francis directed that no Reverend Father should celebrate over a gay or lesbian marriage. So please, committee members that will refer the bill to, we want the report. Don't be intimidated by any person. I mean, these things should not be tolerated. That is undemocratic. What is democracy? That somebody else will have to dictate to me as to what is good and what is bad? Unheard of. Because we have decided to devalue ourselves and go a begging. Come on, we have more than enough. God has created more than enough for every person. It's just because you are looking at somebody else's share, not yours. We have enough in the world. The bill will be passed. This is the word to His Excellency the President. There is no way he can intervene. That answer he gave. That is now before Parliament. And when he gets to a stage that he will come, hey, please. This is legislation. This is not execution. Wait until we pass it and then we direct you to execute it. That is why you come in. That is why we are representatives of the people. So in terms of law, which is part of policy, we finalize it. And then the executive now have the authority to implement it, to execute it. Let's get this clear. Once this bill is before here, he is not in charge. I am in charge.
Wow, guys. I think this video needs 1 million shares. I think this video needs 1 million shares because do you know why? I used to share most of the African leaders who are against this LGBT stuff. Okay, I have shared across the African countries the leaders who are doing this kind of marvelous work, and this one is coming direct from our own country. So I think we need to also push this video. Now I've seen that at least Ghana here we have one of the leaders who is also thinking. In Ghana here we have one leader who is also thinking and reasoning, who is using the brain, like this man who just spoke. Okay, the backbone Speaker of Parliament. He's also reasoning because based on what he said. It's so it's so amazing. Oh yes, it's so amazing. I think we need to applaud him. Okay, we need to applaud him for being that firm, being that bold. Okay, we just need leaders who are bold like this to speak up. Okay, because do you know what, this man has actually remembered the values of Africa. He has remembered our norms, our cultural values, and then our tradition. And such people, we need to praise them. Okay, and these are the kind of leaders we want. These are people we want, people who are going to remember the African value and not by aid by this West who always comes to give us aid and then they dictate for us what to do. I think it is time for we the Africans to start rising up. Yes, now we need the bill to be in Parliament. Okay, we need the bill to be the LGBT bill to be in Parliament of Ghana, for this bill to be passed as soon as possible, because these are parliamentarians, how useless they are. I don't even know what to say to them. But right now, as you speak, we need that bill to be in Parliament. Let them debate on that bill and then let us get that thing passed, because we have seen other countries passing their own, like Uganda have passed their bill and then it is now a law over there. Do you get it? We need this thing to be passed as soon as possible. We need this bill to be passed. We need this LGBTQ, SYZ, ABCDT, blah, 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 nonsense to be passed as soon as possible. Ghana Parliament, we are waiting for you guys. We are waiting for you. Get the bill to be in Parliament and get the bill passed. That is what we are talking about. We are waiting. Get this bill passed as soon as possible. Listen, President Akufo-Addo, he doesn't have any say. He doesn't have any right. He doesn't have anything to do with the bill. He can't. In fact, he doesn't have any power on this bill. His own is to just wait when the bill is ready and it is passed. He only has to implement it. He doesn't have any right to say that I will accept it or not. He doesn't have any right. Yes, I said Akufo-Addo doesn't have any right on this LGBT stuffs. Okay, he doesn't have any power on it. As like the Speaker of Parliament said, Aban Bagbin said, the only power he has right now is to wait after it has been passed by Parliament, and then he can execute it or he can help them implement it. But he doesn't have any say on it that I will accept or not. He doesn't have that power. So the parliamentarians, hurry up, get this bill passed and let's move on, because other African countries have passed their own and right now it has become a law. So what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Pass the bill as soon as possible now.